Hey everybody, it's me, Big John, reporting. I want to talk about the Joker and the new trailer or whatnot. There's a lot of anticipation surrounding this new movie. I done had my speculations about it too after Jared Leto, apparently they said he's coming out with the solo edition of the Joker too. But look, I'm not with the popular opinion, okay? So I'm just gonna give it to you straight. Now, Heath Ledger done an amazing job on The Dark Knight Rises. Damn it, he done came and bought his own version of the Joker. And yeah, people are saying he might be basically showing a PTSD version of a veteran soldier. And that's why he's so good with how he behaves on there, because he's like pretty much has all these tricks up his sleeve and has connections to all types of military information and whatnot, because he has a history of being a soldier, just like he's a soldier that done transformed himself into the Joker. After, this is a plot twist, this is a popular theory, he done became the Joker from the inspiration of another Joker who in this new Joker trailer is gonna be that Joker. So Joaquin Phoenix is an elder Joker that's older than Bruce Wayne, but after he ages out, there's gonna be needing a new Joker to take his place. And if it's all done right and connected, basically Heath Ledger's Joker is gonna be getting the inspiration from this Joker that Joaquin Phoenix plays, okay? And he's gonna be basically a new version of that Joker, okay? If it's all connected, that would make sense, other than the fact that there is some issues that kind of contradict that, okay? But I'll just name a few of the issues. I know I'm jumping all over the place, but I'm gonna correlate everything. So don't you worry, Big John's always about correlating things. I'm a mastermind myself, okay, like the Joker, so I know exactly what you're thinking. So look, one of the contradictions is, do you remember at the end of Batman Begins? That's funny how I said the end of Batman Begins. Gordon shows Mr. Bruce Wayne, well, Batman, a Joker card. And he starts telling him a backstory about how the Joker's taking over and whatnot. So the way he introduced the Joker card, as if Joker is a new character that has never been introduced in Gotham before. And then, as you know, The Dark Knight came out and everybody was fascinated with the Joker, and in that storyline, it almost did present Joker as if he was a new villain in Gotham. Now, if there was a previous Joker in Gotham, then they wouldn't have showed the Joker card. Gordon wouldn't show the Joker card as if he's a new character. He would have said there's a new Joker or something of that nature. They would have said, oh, look, there's another Joker. They would have just somehow made it seem like he was a pre-existing character that came back. But throughout the Nolan series, from Batman Begins and Dark Knight Rises, we know that Joker is a new villain just from the dialogue. It's not something that he was inspired to become a innovated Joker. No, that's not the case. So that kind of is contradictory, because that doesn't work out exactly by saying Heath Ledger got inspiration from Joaquin Phoenix's Joker and done got inspiration and done made himself a new version of that Joker, because of the fact of what I just mentioned. Because in that case, the audience at Gotham would have just been like, oh, he's a new version of the Joker, or they would have said it in a way that us, the viewers, would understand that he's not a new character that's playing the Joker. He's a renovated, or what do you call it, a updated version of the Joker, and that wasn't the case. So basically, if you want to overanalyze it, you'll run into those issues. Now, somebody that's not going to overanalyze it, damn it, he's not even going to catch what I just said. He's going to just think, okay, that works, because he's not going to connect these pieces, these little over-analytical pieces that I'm bringing up here. So, someone could argue that, oh, just because they didn't mention it, doesn't mean that's the case. Maybe they just presented the Joker card, Gordon done presented it, and they didn't feel they needed to bring up the Joaquin Phoenix's elder Joker because that was irrelevant information. They just wanted to show the audience that this is going to be the new villain. Sure, you can make that argument, but just based off the context and the dialogue, you could tell the way the Joker was introduced in The Dark Knight that he was a new character that nobody ever seen something like that. Just another point at that is, remember when Alfred done told Mr. Bruce Wayne that perhaps you don't understand this character very well. There's some people that just want to see the world burn. Now if that goes to show that Joker was one of a kind at Gotham, and he was the newest of his kind, because if that was not the case, Alfred would have went and pulled out a previous source and said, hey, remember the Joker that was around during your father's time, Thomas Wayne's? What I'm saying, Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, basically, he was similar to that. He would have made a reference to that, but he didn't. He didn't mention anything about a previous Joker, because that goes to show that The Dark Knight Rises, Heath Ledger's Joker, was the one and only Joker at Gotham, and he was new Joker. Okay, well, that's one point I wanted to bring up, alright? Now, another point I want to go ahead and talk about here is, I've been reading a lot of YouTube comments and seeing a lot of videos on Joker and the Joker trailer. Some people, damn it, Screen Rant, with 5.1 million subscribers, they're going ahead and talking about how he's the creepiest Joker around. Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, apparently. I'm like, hotty damn, you haven't even watched the movie yet. Based off a 2-minute trailer, you're going to go ahead and make that conclusion? Well, gosh darn it, if that's the case, just looking at Jared Leto's Joker before the daggone Suicide Squad movie came out, we could make that conclusion too if you're going based off of trailers. I mean, what kind of idiotic thing is that to do? Gosh darn it, for all we know, this damn movie could be a flop. We haven't even seen the Joker talk in this movie. After he became the Joker, the narrating basically happened prior to him becoming and transforming himself into the Joker. And his voice sounded like Spider-Man. Damn it, he didn't bring a unique voice to the character. It just sounded like a regular guy. Unlike Heath Ledger done transformed his own voice and brought a unique voice to the character, which basically did him some very well things. That's one of the things we remember the most about the Joker from The Dark Knight Rises is the voice. Now, what did Joaquin bring? We don't know. Either that's going to be the voice based off the trailer, or he's going to transform his voice after he becomes the full throttle Joker in his costume. We don't know that until we watch the movie or a new trailer comes out. Now, if he doesn't transform his voice, that already is reducing points for me, because howdy damn it, you don't sound like a regular guy, like Peter Parker. Damn it, I don't want my Joker sounding like Peter Parker. And another thing is, if he does transform his voice, I want to hear that before making any conclusions, damn it. And I don't think they did that on purpose when they released the trailer, because they didn't want to spoil it for people, because some people might like his new voice and some people may not like his voice. That's why they kept it a mystery until he comes out, which is a smart strategic move on their part. I could definitely understand that. But like I said, if they didn't show his voice yet, how are we making that conclusion, okay? And another thing, we done just seen a trailer. Yeah, his movements and his posture, everything was on point for being a Joker. I do understand that, but we haven't seen dialogue and we haven't seen him perform the way we've seen Heath Ledger. So I'm really not understanding how a comparison can be made just from a trailer. Gosh darn it, I felt like the trailer was okay, but I really was expecting more, to be honest, because from the shots I seen prior to the trailer, I understood that it was going to be something similar to the trailer that they showed, but it's not like it was something that was extremely fascinating. Now, if you was to put side by side the trailer of Dark Knight Rises and the Joker trailer that just came out, damn it, without a doubt, I would want to watch Dark Knight Rises a lot more than Joker, because the trailer done just had me mesmerized. It was just a dark, very interesting character of the Joker on the Dark Knight Rises, where he has his even his makeup is a forced smile with a face paint going up as a smile, and you could tell he's a sad person, a sadistic person, but he has a smile that's going upwards, that's kind of forcing him to look like he's happy. That in itself says a lot, okay? And just the way he was behaving suicidal, he was telling Batman to hit him and all types of stuff. I mean, gosh darn it, they were showing a side of him that even this Joker trailer couldn't portray. They were just showing real fast shots of a clown and a sad version of him on his origin aspect, okay? But they weren't showing, like, really deep into it after he becomes a Joker, other than the fact that he seemed more confident and he seemed happier becoming a Joker. Now, let's go ahead and talk about that part. That in itself is a very interesting breakdown, okay? Because before he became the Joker, it's apparent that he is a loner and he's basically going through like a depressing life cycle, because he done thought he had life figured out. His mom done told him to become a happy person, make the world smile and be happy. But the thing is, Joker has a mental illness, as we can see from the trailer, so he looks at the world before he became the Joker as if he's like a kid. Let's just say a kid expecting to come into this world and it's going to be Disney World, damn it, and he's going to make everyone happy. But then after you realize that this world, especially Gotham, is not Disney World, it's the complete opposite. So you're not making anyone happy, and people are actually bullying you and making fun of you for doing what you thought was going to be productive and to help society out. And that's when you understand the hard way that this world is not what you thought it was, and not what your mother told you it was going to be, damn it. And it's a matter of time before all this negative energy does take a toll on them. On not just the Joker, any individual. Any individual is capable of becoming a Joker if they have lived that same circumstances. Damn it, I mean, this man over here really thought he was going to make a change in the world and make people laugh and make it a better place. Especially at a place like Gotham, when all these things add up and basically give a downfall to him. What's going to happen? He's basically going to become a representative of what the society made him, except a lot worse, because this man done gave it 110% to change this world for the better, and all it did was basically take him down into depression because nothing worked. And it's a matter of time before he snaps and says, okay, you guys want to mess with me this way, I'm going to show you and give you exactly what you made me into. So he snaps and becomes a character of the Joker, and it's basically a lot of society's negative energy that didn't change how he wanted, except it transformed him into this negative ball of energy, which now he externally clashes out with that negative energy, but he feels more confident with it now because he knows that's the way to make a change in this society, okay? Not a good change anymore, but it will make a change, and it makes him smile, and he's more happy now because he's seeing the change happening finally in front of his face. Instead of him being bullied now, he is ultimately the bully, and now he sees being the bully is the way to basically change the society. Even if he has to do some murderous killing or whatever he's doing, he's seeing accomplishment. He's seeing change in this society. So he understood now that the bad guy is the one that wins, okay? It's not the good guy trying to change the world, because the world is so screwed up and twisted. Now he realized he has to be as twisted and sinister to make a change in the society. And his outlook is all tainted and twisted now, that he thinks by him making this type of change in society is actually him doing something good in society. That's why he's a psychopath. But what he's actually doing is accomplishing his goals and end goals. Even though it's evil to us, he thinks it's a good thing because he's making change the way he wants to, just in a different means. That's all goes with his psyche and why he's a psychopath, and how society had a big part in making him this psychopath, okay? So that's just some of the information. That's not just for this Joker movie, but just in general, Joker as an individual. This is some of his backstory, even though this is not an official synopsis on the Joker. Damn it, there is no official backstory on the Joker. His backstory is multiple choice, as he said in the Dark Knight Rises. Damn it, so nobody knows his official story. But this, from consensus, we all agree on that the society done took a toll on him. And one thing you guys should know, somebody that society takes a toll on, it just doesn't happen overnight, okay? All this stuff builds up, and you have to really feel hurt and betrayed to snap like that. Like, if you were just a half-ass person, you're not just gonna snap like that. I'm talking about the Joker, or any individual like this done put 110% effort into something. It went haywire on him. That's why he took the opposite end of the spectrum and reversed his whole role as an individual. Damn it, and he done snapped, okay? So I'm going to just go ahead and leave it like that. Go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment if you want more material. And what do you think about the Joker trailer, and how does it compare to Heath Ledger's trailers and movies? And who do you think is going to be the better Joker? Because I, for one, believe nobody's going to top Heath Ledger, okay? But go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment, and smash that like button and subscribe for more people. This is Big John reporting.